What's up, everybody? It's your boy Captain Jack. Welcome back to the channel. You can see we are not in Florida and we are on the water, baby. And before anything, I'm gonna go ahead and roll from the beginning of this trip and fill you in as we go. And I am just stoked about this trip and that I get to bring you guys with me. Joey, what are you checking on?
Checking on our sports tubes. They're here. They made it.
That is the most important thing. And where are we? You know?
Not yet.
You don't know where we are?
I don't know.
All right, we'll figure it out. Oh, that was brutal. Oh, that was gnarly. That was probably one of the roughest rides for like 3 hours non-stop. Just boom, boom, boom the whole way. Now, we gotta take a boat. It's a boat now. Just one spot to the other.
Getting sick in a car.
Dude, I guess they're Nazis?
I know, what does that mean?
I have no idea.
I want to look up what it means.
Yeah, they got the flag over there. Yeah, they have the swastika signs. I don't know what that means.
I got a feeling it means something different.
Yeah, it probably does not mean what we think it means.
That one's got twins though, dude.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So we're heading on this panga. We're gonna be sending it all the way across to these remote islands where we're gonna meet up with Steph, and we will see you guys over there on the boat. Hopefully we stay dry. Look at these flags. It is blowing. We're them island boys.
We go to Crab Island, tell her.
Crab Island?
Yes.
We're going to Crab Island.
Are there crabs there?
Yeah, long time ago, many crab. But at the moment, no.
No more
No more
crabs.
crab.
Joey, what size boat you think this is? You think this is the
Big. This is like a 28.
It's the Panga 28, brand new, 2-stroke Yamaha 75.
This is a big one though. This is a big
No,
panga.
this is a big panga.
This really is like
Wait,
a
we got
28-foot panga.
We got our.
I mean, that's freaking 8 feet right there.
Yeah, that sports tube is 8 feet, not even taking up the whole
This has
front.
to be like
We
a
got all
30
these
foot.
guys.
30 feet.
No bilge though. No bilge.
That's okay. We're the. Jack's getting the selfie stick going.
Selfie stick. Probably like freaking nerds.
You're a nerd.
All right, this is gonna get sketchy. I need to shut the camera off. I'll see you guys on the boat. All right, we finally made it on the sailboat. This thing's a beast. We're gonna get the full tour eventually. I'm gonna introduce you to everyone on this trip. We got Joey Antonelli. He's been on a few videos.
Are you just pointing or are you
Yeah.
taking my hand with the left hand?
I was gonna touch your face.
No.
This is Finn. And this is the captain. Steph,
Hello.
little bit about yourself. Oh gosh.
Little about myself. I worked in corporate America, decided to buy a sailing catamaran and leave all of that behind, and I've been living in the Bahamas for 3 years and just made it over to Panama, so super stoked to be here.
Oh yeah, and this is Cole. Another diver, fellow diver, originally from the Keys.
Yeah, from Key West, and I was a professional fishing guide there for 8 years, and then started sailing and fell in love with it. And
Nice.
Steph. So here I am.
Yeah, and they are the power couple, the power catamaran couple, and this is the sled. That's gonna be another sled.
Yes.
This is gonna be an incredible adventure. All right, little tour.
I'm
Alright.
stealing your footage.
Little tour. So here's the salon right here. This is kind of like our living room. This is where we eat meals, but also that table actually goes down and this becomes a big couch. We
Right.
call it the love nest. And then we have a projector with a screen so we can do movie nights. It's pretty
Awesome.
fun. In here is the galley. We just renovated the galley, so we're pretty proud of this. Here, you guys help yourself to anything, any fruits, veg in the refrigerator, whatever you want. We have a reverse osmosis system, so a water maker on board. We make 15 gallons an hour, but it pulls everything out of the water. So that's why I asked you to bring Mio. So we have some electrolytes and flavoring and stuff, but you get your water straight from here.
You. It's gonna be quite an adventure. I'm stoked. We're in there planning everything. We're just gonna go about as remote as we can, get the farthest away possible. And I don't think anybody around here does any super deep diving. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be looking for some beautiful reef. The clarity here looks insane. So I'm just, fingers crossed, we're gonna get on some good stuff. Stay tuned, I am stoked.
Spend a whole lot less too.
We're moving.
So the sails up and
Oh yeah.
1 mile, probably less than a mile.
1 mile, we're gonna throw the sails up. We'll get some B-roll footage of that. But I don't know if I mentioned, we are basically hitting up and diving these remote islands off the coast of Panama. We're gonna go, right now we're gonna go as far as we can go away from civilization, which is where the giants may be and where the land is kind of semi-untouched, and especially because nobody really dives it deep like we do. So super stoked. We're gonna get there in a few hours, but cue that B-roll footage of us sailing our way there. I think, Joey, I don't know if the
sailing. First time under sail for me. Not for Jack, he's a sailor.
I'm an avid seaman. So we're marking bottom and we're just trying to scout and figure out what to dive, but this scenery is just unreal. I don't even know if you can see it. There's just coconut palms, little islands out in the distance. So pretty. And we're just cruising upwind. We would be sailing, but we're going straight into the wind. We found home for the evening. Little tucked back anchorage. Joey, what do you think about this place?
I think Jack's got Cheeto breath.
This is true. If you want to dive well,
No, it's awesome.
drink some Cheeto, or eat some Cheetos before you dive. All right, we finally have a game plan. We're gonna do some diving. We looked at Navionics, checked out the charts, looked at the weather, and we're gonna send it on the Zodiac, the little, what is it, a flex boat?
Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna send it on the Zodiac. We're gonna do some diving primarily. Should I use the sling or gun, Joey? Sling it? Yeah. I think I'm gonna sling. I'm in no dire need to shoot a trophy fish. I just wanna sling something.
I get the trophies.
Yeah, we're gonna save the blacks for Joey.
All the angles.
Getting it just right?
Yeah. Up short shot. Hi, Finn.
For your only fan.
My fans only. All right, we're going. Joey wimped out, wore the topper.
Gotta wear it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be cold.
With us, who also went out.
Everybody just, I always get the fish when I don't wear a wetsuit. So it's gonna happen today. Right on the spot, it is pretty rough. But we're gonna get it done. I'll see you guys in the water. All right guys, now right off the bat, I jump in and I just wanna make some dives and get a lay of the land. And now it's really different reef structure. There's some staghorns, there's kind of these flat top reef bottoms, and it looks like great area for some fish to hide in. And I can see the water is surging left and right, and it doesn't take too long for the fish to show up. We start scouting around a little bit, and a huge school of dog snapper come in. Now I normally don't drop straight down on top of these fish, but these guys are just hanging around underneath me, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I try to make that water entry as calm as I can, and I'm starting to kind of chase the fish to the right, but they're heading towards the sand, and I know there's no structure for them to hold up in, so I decide to pursue the ones to the left. And they're a little more chill. They think they have some cover. I let that one take the shaft, and it kind of hung around my reel a little bit, and I just started kicking right towards the fish. And that kind of got my heart pumping a little bit. I could have maybe pushed myself and tried to land this fish on the same dive, but I decided to pull the line tight, head to the surface, and then I kind of want to assess the situation from that point on.
It's not in by a lot. I need to get it's not in by a lot. I need to get a hold of the fish. He's right on the edge. He's right on. Dogs. Big dogs, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now Cole made a drop while I was catching my breath. He had a flashlight and he kind of shoved it in there, and he couldn't see the fish. So now I know that I'm gonna have my work cut out for me, so I make a really good breathe up, kind of stick my head as far as I can in there to see, and I cannot see the fish at all. And I kind of reach in there and try to feel the spear out, try to reach as far as I can down the shaft, and still no fish. So I have no other option than to kind of shimmy the fish out. I'm hoping that holding shot holds, and sure enough, I kind of wiggle it back and forth, pull that fish out just a little bit at a time. I'm not going to rip it just one big rip, but I'm kind of just shimmying him back and forth, hoping his spine's detached from the reef, and sure enough, he comes out, and now I get a hold of the fish. And that's the key when you're using these Hawaiian slings. Don't get a hold of the shaft, you want to get a hold of the fish.
Made you work for that one. Nice first fish. Nice first Panama fish.
It's a little rough.
GoPro doesn't do it justice.
No, GoPros never do waves justice. But that's why we brought the big boat. Oh my gosh, look at that one. Oh! Where's Finn? All the flying fish coming out.
Wow. They're having a good time. Look, they're still coming.
Oh my gosh.
GoPro here. Ooh, this is sick. Look at them all. Yeah. So everybody's ready? Oh, look at them go.
Jack, you grab that.
We're gonna get in. Sharky.
Funny looking dolphin.
Dude, they're so cool. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's not a dolphin.
Why that one looks so weird?
So now after that incredible dolphin encounter, I've never experienced anything like that before in my life. It brought us into some deeper waters, and this water ended up clearing up. It's crystal clear, and I make a drop on this crack. And I already kind of scooped over this crack. I saw there was no grouper inside of it, but I wanted to just at least shoot something. So I shot this nice lionfish. And lionfish, normally I don't take a shot at unless they're really big, and this guy was a stud. I shot it, and it kind of deflected off of his head, but I know he was shook pretty bad. So I grab the spear, choke up a little bit, and I kind of shoot it like a pole spear. I kind of pull back the sling, and I'm holding the wooden dowel, and I'm pinching off on the shaft, and I just shoot it just like a little pole spear. And now I'm heading to the surface. I'm kind of scouting out, making sure that didn't bring in a mutton or a grouper or any kind of fish, because that sometimes brings in fish. You just kind of tinker around down at the bottom, but nothing showed up. But I head to the surface, and we're off to another spot that's not far from here. So this new spot we jumped in was
Big cuberas.
incredible. It was loaded with horseye jacks, there was some yellow jacks, and out in the distance I could see cuberas, a ton of dog snapper. It was just an incredible fishery, and it was probably in about 70 feet of water, and there's just these giant reef pinnacles, and that's when I make a drop. I'm being extremely selective. You can see there's dog snapper, there's a bunch of stuff going into this cave to my right, and I could easily shoot. I mean, there's tons of shooter fish, and you'll hear me when I get to the surface, my initial reaction on how many shooter fish are around here. And I'm really taking my time, not in any hurry. I just want to kind of get a scope of the land, stick my head in this cave, and there's just some giant black margates. There's some big dog snapper. You can see this one. This one's probably about 15 pounds, and he's just staring at me. And then just beyond him, here comes another one cruising around. And it's just absolutely mind-blowing how many fish are around and how many shooter fish are around. And there was another dog snapper coming into me. I'm kind of just hanging out at the bottom, and all I'm thinking is, wow, there's just so many fish to shoot. I really don't know which one to go after. And honestly, if I wanted to shoot one, I could just come to the surface, breathe up, and just take my time, be very selective on which fish I want to shoot. So now Joey goes ahead and makes a drop shortly after I make this drop, and you'll see what he comes up with.
Could have rocked a giant dog.
Really?
Yeah.
The bears all school on the sand. The black ones are over here.
Okay.
Like a good one.
True. I don't know. I'm just enjoying seeing this much marine life.
It's crazy, right?
It's nice seeing this many shooter fish.
Yeah.
Like everywhere, I could have shot 4 or 5 fish on that drop. It was amazing. Keep it tight.
Yeah.
That cave goes deep.
So Joey didn't get it on camera, but he laced one of those big dog snapper that were in those caves. It was actually the exact same cave that I stuck my head in. And now the good thing about buddy diving is he's at the surface keeping his line tight, and it ends up the fish wiggles his way right out of the cave. He actually didn't even need me to make this drop, but it's good to be down there so you're not pulling a fish all the way from the bottom up. That gives it a really big chance that a shark would come in after him. So once I got that fish, I pulled him to me, and then I just kind of look out in the distance, make sure no sharks are coming around, and that's a big tip that I can give everybody is, you know, just even though it's a new land, I haven't really seen that many sharks, but you really never know because I don't know the shark behavior over here, so I'm just kind of playing it careful, just being cautious. But that is a nice fish for Joey. Pretty stoked for him. I'm pretty sure that's his personal best, or maybe his only dog snapper he's landed.
Big dog.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jack.
He was right on the edge. You got him.
I saw him there. I tried to hold him.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good one.
I threw up a ton of pineapple and then found a dog snapper.
Looks like Jack might throw up behind you.
Are you gonna get it in the... it's chunky out here. The GoPros never do justice.
Oh, it's like 8 foot out here on a 10-foot boat.
But that's why we're stupid and fish all the time and spend money going everywhere to go get sick and catch fish. That's cool. I'm stoked with it. Thank you very much.
Hey.
Keeping it real.
I puked a bunch. Now it's Jack's turn. He's trying.
Well, you guys want to...
Steph, will you swim under the other side of the boat? He's got
Hold
nothing.
his hair back, Joey.
It's too.
Come on. What are friends for?
I think there's something wrong with that pineapple.
Why are all the boys in the dinghy and the girl is in the water?
Because you know the...
Oh, pineapples! No, the dog snappers are gonna come out now.
Because they were eating it up.
You'll be alright, Jackie.
All right.
Will you swim under to the other side of the boat?
Why?
I just need you to.
So I could be in his wallet? Oh, there was a shark.
Stop puking and pull the anchor faster.
You're like white. You're like ghost white.
Am I?
Yeah.
You should have seen his calf. Is it back to, it's back to normal?
It was like indented.
Oh, really?
From the cramp,
Cramping?
yeah.
Shoot,
I don't think I got my puking on video, but I also puked. And then I shot a fish.
There we go.
Should have filmed you puking. You want to reenact it?
Hopefully not.
Ready? Go.
Well, I could have got the friggin' chunk of pineapple that shot out of my nose once I got back on the boat and I could finally breathe through my nose again.
Why, so we stop unexpectedly?
Yeah. They don't get run over by the dinghy.
All right, this is kind of sketchy. These waves are breaking.
We're going surfing.
We're literally gonna like surf these things. Look at those. Look at
Back there, they're back there.
Yeah, they're breaking over there. Steph, you're scaring me. Dude, hey, we were what, 50, 60 feet, and I was at the bottom and we were surging.
Oh, I know. I go to swim
That
down.
was
I wasn't
gnarly.
going anywhere.
Yeah.
I do like 3 kicks. I'm like, and then you get pushed.
Yeah.
Whew, all right, I think we're in the clear zone. That over there was not cool. That was scary. Were you scared?
I was scared.
I was
Cole's
scared.
really like surfing, and he thinks it's super fun to surf in the dinghy.
Oh, it's so sick.
Hey, I thought that was fun. What do you think, Cole?
Let's get all our dive gear.
Another day.
Then we can go
South
surfing.
Pacific.
The South Pacific is no joke. Yeah, epic driving.
Never
Cole.
doubted me for a second, did
Jack,
you?
go back. Aim back there. Man, I don't want to look like
You can't see them. Like, look at those. Look at them. They're like,
6-foot wave.
they're barreling over there.
Good job, team.
Wow.
Oh, volleyball man.
Persevere.
That was epic.
Got one on the sling, Jack.
I did. Dude, I should have waited and just plugged one of those giants.
I don't know. They were on their way out. I mean, at the second spot.
You won't even feel it.
We got us some doggies today, and now they're gonna hit the table with the sword knife. We got an awesome table. We got saltwater washdown.
Mangutan.
Mangaton. And we're gonna go up to the head.
Youngbloods, dude.
What's that?
Youngbloods. Get some shaker sauce. And there were big rock structures, similar, but just not as many fish. Slab one.
My phone. Is that my phone
Indicator.
there?
That teardrop is the indicator. if it is a dog snapper compared to a cubera and a mangrove.
Yeah, Finn is gonna be very excited.
Going to the beach.
We're gonna go to the beach. Go, baby, go!
They got an electric motor and wheels.
It's amphibious.
You good?
You good?
Yeah, big drop.
Oh shoot, yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. So we didn't film in there.
What?
I was worried that they would be upset if I filmed in there.
I hear you're not supposed to.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Well, you are with permission.
Yeah, you have to ask permission. I just felt weird asking. And not buy anything. Well, got a beer. Cole got a beer. That's about it. Yeah, they had everything. Little fruits, veggie stand. It's cool. Probably gonna head back to the boat and cook up that fish. And guys, to be completely honest, today was like a really cool feeling because I didn't have like an urge to like spear. I was just really enjoying the habitat, going down there and just swimming with the fish. And it was cool seeing those big predatory fish that you normally, I wouldn't hesitate to pull the trigger and shoot them, but it was nice just kind of taking a step back and admiring them. I don't know if it's, you know, me just seeing such a rich fishing environment and not wanting to kind of taint it like, you know, some of the stuff I've seen like dove in the past. Yeah, I don't know. It was like I just wanted to spear dinner and that was it. Like, and as I was diving, I was like, okay, I already shot a dog snapper. I'm okay with like cooked meat. And then I was thinking like maybe a yellow jack. And even if I had a shot on a grouper, I definitely had shot on a couple more dog snappers, big ones. And I just let them swim. I don't know. It was a really good feeling. And I highly suggest if you get a chance to travel outside of your comfort zone, outside of what you're normally used to diving, and go to some place where you know that it's just totally different. I highly suggest that. And this place is like, it's like the Bahamas, but way more fishier, and it's just, I don't know, it's a little more special. So yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick. Really cool experience, and yeah, I'm glad I could take you guys with me and kind of share those feelings and thoughts about what's going through my mind. And we're gonna head back to the boat, enjoy this sunset a little bit, and gonna have some dinner. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Definitely like, subscribe, and I'll see you at the boat. You guys, it is the very next day. Last night we were too tired, did not feel like filming. But if you guys enjoy this and have not seen my local diving, so you can kind of compare what this is like compared to local diving or even Bahamas, check out these videos of diving in the Bahamas and diving locally in my local water, so you see the different types of diving that I do. But I was stoked I was able to take you guys on this adventure. If you're new, consider subscribing. Follow along with this trip. There's gonna be multiple videos to come. And like always, I'll see you next week for another adventure. Later.